Ponce Inlet in Volusia County has natural beauty in every direction, in addition to an incredible variety of wildlife.
We have tremendous diversity here. It's also a great fishing spot.
But underneath the water's surface is an ugly problem. According to the Marine Science Center's Michael Brothers, there's a heavy accumulation of fishing line all over the bottom of the inlet. Repeatedly sliced from the rods by sharp rocks, the monofilament then entangles creatures underwater as well as birds above it, causing injury and sometimes death.
They get wrapped up in some monofilament. Then that monofilament can get tangled in the trees, and then you end up with an animal that really dies a terrible death.
That's where Leo Cross draws the line, so to speak. The diver and founder of Florida Wildlife Rescue is organizing a massive volunteer cleanup dive of the inlet. So far, he's signed on more than 50 certified divers to literally pull, cut, and remove thousands of square feet of these tangled mats off the bottom of the inlet.
For the past 10 years, I've been part of these wildlife rescues, but now we're actually being proactive, cleaning up this fishing line, getting it out of the way before it ensnares an animal.
Although Volusia County holds a half dozen small cleanup dives each year, netting roughly 1,000 pounds of monofilament, staff say it hardly makes a dent in the problem. However, none of those dives are on the scale of the cleanup organized by Cross on November 14th.
So what you really need to do is go out there with a big force of people, like we're going to be doing here in November, and tackling the problem the best we can. Get as much line out there. We're hoping to pull out a ton of line, literally.
Environmental experts say removing this monofilament with big dives like the one that's planned will go a long way to improving conditions out here. But they also admit that it will take an ongoing effort in order to truly make a difference.
And it will really help. But there are also going to be more fishermen, and so the problem is a continuing one.
Cross says he also wants to educate, teaching fishermen responsible angling, like disposing of cut line in designated bins here. The wildlife rescuer also wants to cut through the man-made web at the bottom of the inlet on an annual basis in hopes of saving marine life before a rescue is needed. At Ponce Inlet, Derrol, Fox 35 News.
Now, the cleanup of Ponce Inlet is happening on Saturday, November the 14th. If you'd like, you can sign up. Head on over to fox35orlando.com. We got a link to the online form right there.